right. So let's break down what is remote high ticket sales. Really, you just got to split up the words. We'll talk about remote. It's the ability to work without any kind of physical location or set office space. High ticket is just a product or service that's highly valued or highly priced. It's usually something that's $2,000 or more, something that is priced high enough to where getting on the phone with someone makes sense and you probably just wouldn't pay for it right online. We'll talk more about that in a second. And then sales, which is pretty much just an exchange of value. It's, you giving money for a product or service. Everyone knows these terms, pretty straightforward, pretty simple. But you don't have to think of it as this kind of new weird thing. I know some people might preface it as, but it's something that's been around for a very long time. And it's really, really simple. It's just sales done remotely. Because at the end of the day, putting it all together, you're just the person that's facilitating the sale of a highly priced product or service from anywhere. So let's talk about why it exists. Most people, like I said at the beginning here, are more comfortable to buy low ticket items online. I purchase tons and tons of things from all over the internet, right? People shop on Amazon, people shop and they buy stuff on Shopify. Drop shipping is this huge industry that doesn't require anyone to get on sales calls, right? But as the price increases, most people's comfortability with making a purchase without speaking to anyone usually goes down. There's a threshold that we're looking at here, right? So ask yourself, what's the threshold where you would feel uncomfortable paying to a random website for a product or service? For you, it might be $500. For other people, it might be $10,000. But that median threshold for most people is usually around 2,000 plus, 2,500 plus. And that's where salespeople come in, because in the cases where someone wants to buy a product, they want to buy a service, it can be purchased online and they can usually be delivered online, but the price is high enough that they just wouldn't be comfortable making that purchase because they maybe have questions. They want to get in front of someone, size them up. They want to make sure that what they're purchasing is legit. They want to ask or speak to a professional that can really help see if the product can be tailored to their specific situation so that they can feel comfortable with moving forward with it. They want to explain their goals and make sure that the product or service they're purchasing is in alignment with where they want to go and take things. That's when a remote sales professional is introduced. That's where we are needed. We come in, we support the prospect in their decision-making process, whether that's a no or a yes, right? Our job is not to always get the yes. Our job, if we've done it correctly, is that person is leaving the call having made a decision. That's what we do. We are decision facilitators. And once you get good at that, you'll be good at sales and it'll be a nice little career for yourself. And that's what remote high ticket sales is. I'll see you guys in the next training.